Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we're going to be doing some Christmas DIY, some thrift flips, some Christmas decorating, all the fun holiday things. I think y'all going to enjoy today's video. So let's get started with the projects. I purchased this piece at the thrift store. I love that it was all wood and had all of these little cubbies. I'm going to be painting it using milk paint in the color London Fog. It is a beautiful beige color. So if you have not used milk paint before, it comes in a powder form and you want to mix it half and half. So half paint powder to half water. Best practice to mix your milk paint would be to use an immersion blender. I do not have one. I definitely need to add that to my Amazon list. So for now, I am just using a spoon. This is a lighter milk paint color, so it's going to be a little bit more transparent the first coat. You just want to get your first coat of paint on there, let it dry, and then on your second coat, you will have much better coverage. To paint this, I am using the Pointed Sash 14 paintbrush. It is great to get in all those little small spots. And of course, I'll have a link to all the paint and products that I use in this video in the description. So what I love about milk paint, and I have to tell y'all, I am newer to milk paint. I haven't used it very much in the past, but recently I started using it and I am obsessed. I don't know why I haven't used it all these years. It gives you the most beautiful vintage paint finish. This thing is gonna look like it's 100 years old when I'm done with it. And you can take a heat gun and use it on your milk paint to not only make it dry fast, but y'all, it makes it crackle and chip. And when you use this on raw wood, oh my gosh, it is amazing. Do y'all see that crackle coming through? It really came out good on the sides of this piece. Look at that. So you could just leave it like this and not touch it at all. But I am gonna go ahead and take some sandpaper and a baby wipe and just distress all the edges and remove some of that chippiness that's a little bit loose. Milk paint also has an ultra flat finish to it that I love, and I forgot to tell y'all earlier, but you only want to mix up what you're going to use. You don't want to mix up the entire package, just enough to paint the project that you are working on. Now I want to seal my piece so that the paint doesn't continue to chip off. I'm going to be using Fusion's hemp oil. It does come out green and it looks like it stays green, but I promise you, once you wipe it off, it is not green. And you just want to get it on there. You want to let it sit for about 30 minutes, and then you're going to take a paper towel and just wipe off all of the excess. And what I like about it is the hemp oil also has a very flat finish to it. I'm going to be styling this piece for Christmas. However, I used a neutral color, so it will be perfect to use year round, but I just want to give y'all this little styling idea. You can take some music sheets, cut them up smaller, roll them up, and they are so perfect to add to any vignette for a vintage look. I'm going to be reusing this board that I had used on a previous project. It's just two fence boards that I nailed together, and I'm going to be painting the whole piece red, y'all. This Fusion paint in the color Highlander is absolutely beautiful. If you watched my bedroom makeover last week, this is the color that I wanted for my pillows and my throw blanket. It is such a deep, rich, beautiful red. I ended up putting 2 coats of red on the wood, and I thrifted this jute runner at the Goodwill bins. It looks like it came from Walmart, so they may still have this. And I'm going to cut it to size. I cut it a little bit longer than my boards. That way I could wrap it around. And I also want to fold over the bottom just to kind of give it another little decorative edge. Once I have it positioned on the front how I want it, I'm going to turn it over and start stapling the back. So I'm going to staple the sides first, and then I'm going to staple the bottom. Then I'm going to turn it back over and just neatly fold over the corners and staple them in place as well. This piece came loose from the runner, so I decided to attach it to the back and use it as my hanger. And now I have a beautiful floral hanger. I use this jute table runner that I had, but just take this as inspiration and look and see what you have around your house that you could use. I love thrifting these hats, and I was so excited to find this one in green because I knew it would be perfect for Christmas. All I need to do is simply add it to my hook in my entryway, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Definitely be on the lookouts for hats like this at the thrift store. Also, you could turn it upside down and put some Christmas trees in it. How cute is this? This idea was inspired by Jamie Ray Vintage. She used a bigger popsicle sticks, but when I saw this whole box of, I think they're mini paint stirrers at the thrift store, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with them. So this is the IOD Jingle Mold. It is part of their limited Christmas release, and I do have some of these molds still in stock if y'all are interested. You want to add a little bit of cornstarch to your molds before you apply your IOD air dry clay. That way the clay comes out a lot easier and doesn't stick. So I'm going to be using the 3 small little Christmas bulbs on this one, but I definitely want to use these reindeer for our project. So I'm trying to figure out the right piece for them because they are absolutely beautiful. So you put your air dry clay in the mold, you rub off the excess, and then your little ornaments should just pop right out. Now I'm going to use some Gorilla Glue, and I'm going to attach my clay ornaments to my wooden sticks. They are all dry, and these little ornaments fit perfectly onto these little sticks. So I want to use 3 different Christmas colors. I'm going to be using Fusion Paint in the color Manor Green, and this is a very, very deep green. It is perfect for Christmas. I'm also going to be using Fusion Paint in the color Highlander because I just love that color so much. I wanted to use it again. And then I'm also going to be using Little Lamb, which is a great gray, and it matches perfectly with the Highlander and the Manor Green. I'm just going to put one quick coat on all 3 of these pieces. I did paint the front and the back of these, and once my paint was dry, I want to go ahead and add some white wax. I love using white wax not only with darker colors, but also with the IOD molds because it really brings out all the details of the mold. So I'm going to paint all 3 pieces with the white wax, and then I'm going to take a dry paper towel and just dab off all of the excess. I use white wax year round, but I especially love using it on Christmas projects because I find it gives the pieces this frosted look. This was a fun, quick, simple DIY, and you can use these pieces just in your Christmas vignette, or you can use them as bookmarks. Did y'all know that they have red bobbins? Look at the beautiful gold tips on the end. I was so excited when I found these, and I thrifted this whole bag of vintage ribbon, I believe at the Goodwill bins. I'm going to cut off a small piece of lace and wrap it around the bobbin. I'm just going to do a small piece right in the center because I want to add something to the bobbin, but I do not want to cover it up. It is absolutely beautiful. But if red is not your color and you love the vintage bobbin, you could definitely, wrap it up with more lace and twine if you wanted to. So I'm going to do 3 different laces on each bobbin. Then I'm going to take some jute twine. This is my favorite jute twine from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to wrap it around all 3 bobbins. That's just to keep it all together, and I like the way that it looks. And it is as simple as that. Now you have a cute little vintage look that you could add to any Christmas vignette. And if you love this, I do have these available on my website. They are all wrapped in vintage lace and twine, and they are ready to go. right, guys, I really hope that y'all enjoyed today's video and it inspired you. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what was your favorite projects. And if you love these Christmas DIY videos, definitely let me know because, we have like a whole month left to do them. And if y'all want more, I will give y'all more. And I also have a playlist right here of lots of other Christmas videos that I have done. Once again, I hope y'all enjoy today's video and I will see y'all in the next one. One more thing, if you are loving what you're seeing behind me and you have not seen my bedroom refresh video, I will leave that link right here. Y'all check that out as well.